Okay, Carla, today I'm going to do a hoisin pork lettuce wrap. These make good appetizers, or if you want a light meal, they'll work for that. And you need, obviously, you need pork. I've got boneless pork chops here. You're going to need some Boston lettuce, and you'll find this in the produce section. Boston lettuce almost always comes in a plastic wrapper because it's grown hydroponically. And we're going to use the leaves of that to do the actual wrap. You'll need a coleslaw mix, again, from the produce section. This is just cabbage and carrots that are shredded up in a bag. Saves me from having to shred it up myself. A little bit of lime juice, some teriyaki, a little bit of garlic, and my favorite condiment from the Asian aisle, hoisin sauce. This stuff is good on everything. So the first thing we need to do is to prepare the pork. So what I'm going to do is take the pork chops and I'm going to cut them into thin slices, and then we're going to marinate them for a few hours in the refrigerator. And I'm just going to use my electric knife over here. Never had an electric knife for a very long time until Joseph got me one a couple of years ago for Christmas. And nothing says I love you at Christmas time like an electric knife. So we're going to slice these up. Start on that end. Now I want them into thin strips. As I cut them, they're going to go into a ziplock bag. And we're going to let them marinate for a little while. Let me go ahead and finish this one up. Alright, I'm going to finish cutting these up and then I'll come back and we'll do the marinade. Alright, Carla, I've got the pork all cut up into strips now, and I put them in the plastic bag, and I still have all of my fingers, so that's a good sign. Now I'm going to add the garlic to this. Not a whole lot of garlic, just a couple of cloves. Just mainly for the flavor. Okay. And then just going to add some teriyaki to the bag. Teriyaki is my second favorite condiment from the Asian food aisle. Teriyaki and pork go together great anyway, so. Alright, teriyaki in there. Now we're going to seal that up and put that in the refrigerator and let it marinate for a couple of hours. Get the air out of the bag. Maybe. There we go. Got a good mix. into the refrigerator it goes. Once this is marinated, we'll come back and we'll finish up with the wraps. Okay, the pork's been marinating in the refrigerator for a couple of hours now. So I'm going to go ahead and make the sauce that we're going to add to this once we get it cooked and start putting out the lettuce wraps. So I'm going to use half a cup of the hoisin sauce. Hoisin sauce is really thick stuff. Let's see if I can pour that in here. Okay. I've got a tablespoon and a teaspoon of water already in the bowl. I'm just going to add this to there. Okay, and then a couple of tablespoons of lime juice that we're going to add to the mix. Well, that splatters. There we go. Okay. I'll be wiping down the counters in just a moment. Now I've got that. We just want to mix that together. Like I said, the hoisin sauce is really thick, so we just need to blend this really well so it's all mixed up together. In the meantime, over on the stove in my pan, I've got a couple of tablespoons of oil heating up in a medium heat to cook the pork. Alright, so there we go. There's the hoisin mixture in the bowl and lime juice scattered on the counter. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and cook the pork. Alright, got the oil heated up now, so I'm just going to take the pork and add this to the pan. We're going to cook this. It won't take it long to cook because they're very, very thin pieces. Trying to avoid splattering with the oil. Going to go ahead and add the little bit of juice I got left in there, and we're going to cook this until the pork is done. We're going to heat up a little bit now that it's in there so I don't splatter so bad. I'm going to put the lid on that for a few minutes, let it cook up, then we'll assemble our lettuce wraps. Alright, the pork is cooked. That only took a couple of minutes, and now we're going to assemble the lettuce wraps. So we just take some leaves off of the Boston lettuce. Pardon my coughing dog in the background. I'm going to start off with a couple of pieces of the pork on each piece of lettuce. Like that. We add a little coleslaw mix to it, the cabbage and carrot mixture on top. Right, I'll repeat that with the other ones. So, a couple of pieces of pork. Okay. Again, add the cabbage on top. Okay, and then we just take the hoisin mixture that we made, and just drizzle that over the top. Okay, like so. And then to eat it, you just take your lettuce, wrap it around, kind of like a taco. Make a lettuce wrap with it and then eat that. You can use that as an appetizer if you want to serve one or two, or you can even turn it into a light meal if you want to have more of them. So it's fairly quick and easy, not hard to do. Very tasty for you, and hope you like that one, Carla.